Countable and uncountable quantifiers. Can we count the objects? Countable, uncountable. Can we count oranges? An orange, 2 oranges. Yes. Can we count race? Some race. No. Can we count dogs? A dog, 4 dogs. Yes. Can we count cars? A car, 4 cars. Yes. Can we count paint? Some paint. No. Can we count students? A student, some students. Yes. Can we count water? Some water. No. A, n plus countable singular nouns. N plus vowel. A plus consonant. An orange. A student. A car. A dog. Some affirmative sentences with plural nouns. There are some oranges. There are some dogs. There are some students. Some plus affirmative sentences with uncountable nouns. There is some race. There is some paint. There is some water. Any negative sentences and questions with the plural nouns. There aren't any oranges. There aren't any dogs. Are there any students? Any negative sentences and questions with uncountable nouns. There isn't any race. There isn't any paint. Is there any water? A lot of with plural nouns and uncountable nouns. There are a lot of students. There is a lot of sugar. Many with countable nouns in negative sentences. There aren't many dogs. There aren't many students. Much with uncountable nouns in negative sentences. There isn't much paint. There isn't much race. How many with countable nouns in questions. How many dogs are there? How many students are there? How much with uncountable nouns in questions. How much paint is there? How much race is there? A, an, some, any. Countable, singular. Countable, plural. Uncountable. Affirmative, negative, questions. Affirmative, countable, singular. Singular, we use a, an. With countable, plural, we use some. With uncountable, we use also some. Negative with countable and singular, a, an. Countable, plural, any. And uncountable, also any. Questions are the same. A, in countable, singular. A, an. Any in countable and uncountable. Much, many, a lot of, how much, how many. Affirmative, negative, questions. Countable, plural, a lot of, in countable and uncountable. Negative. Countable plural, we use many. With uncountable, we use much. For questions, for countable, we use how many, and for uncountable, we use how much. Complete the sentences. There is a new teacher at school. This cake needs sugar, 500 grams. Students are there in your class, 24. There isn't butter in the fridge, only a little bit. There were people at the concert. It was a success. There is a new teacher at school. This cake needs a lot of sugar, 500 grams. How many students are there in your class? 24. There isn't much butter in the fridge, only a little bit. There were a lot of people at the concert. It was a success. There are some expensive flats in the center, maybe 3 or 4. How much water do you drink every day? It was good because there weren't many mistakes in the exam, only 2. This is an interesting story. How much sugar do you want in your tea? A spoon. Thank you.